A blessed day everyone, I am Cynthia Laina D. Abay and I will going to present to you the case study 3 of our report, which is we will going to find out some thoughts and perspective about the retraction of Dr. Rizal, since this lesson was entitled Did Rizal Retract? But first, what does this retraction means?
Retraction is a public statement made about an earlier statement that withdraws, cancels, refutes, or reverses the original statement or ceases and desists from publishing the original statement.
Ang ibig nitong sabihin ay ang retraction ay tumutukoy sa withdrawal ng isang tao sa kanyang statement that he or she claim that has already published in publicity. Alam naman nating lahat na si Dr. Jose Rizal ay kilala bilang isang magiting na bayani because of his novels, lalong-lalo na ang El Filibusterismo at No Limit Tangere, na kung saan isiniwalat niya dito ang mga kawalang hiyaang ginawa ng mga praile sa mga Pilipino. Ibinahagi dito ni Rizal ang mga katotohanan hinggil sa sitwasyon at kondisyon ng mga Pilipino at ng bansang Pilipinas sa kanyang kapanahunan. Ngunit may lumabas na issue saying that Rizal retracted all of his claims and attacks against the friars and the Catholic Church. But the question is the retraction is true? And is the document was true? Kung kaya't sa case na ito ay pag-uusapan natin ang retraksyon ni Rizal. Aalamin natin ang mga katotohanan hinggil sa mga dokumentong nagsasabi that Rizal retracted his statements and his writings against the friars and the Catholic Church. Ang unang dokumentong ating aalamin ay galing kay Father Manuel Garcia, and this document was accordingly published on May 18, 1935. So, sabi ng mga praile, ay ang dokumento daw na ito ay nagmula kay Rizal na kung saan dito napapaloob yung kanyang statement of retraction. So, based on their claim, this is what Rizal have said. I declare myself a Catholic, and in this religion in which I was born and educated, I wish to live and die. I retract all with my heart whatever in my words, writings, publications, and conduct has been contrary to my character as son of the Catholic Church. I believe and I confess whatever she teaches, and I submit to whatever she demands. I abominate Masonry as the enemy which is of the Church, and as a society prohibited by the Church. The diocesan prelate may, as the superior ecclesiastical authority, make public this spontaneous manifestation of mine in order to repair the scandal which my acts may have caused, and so that God and people may pardon me. Sabi ng mga praile, this was published by Dr. Jose Rizal in Manila on December 29, 1896, which is the day before his death, December 30, 1896. Ang katotohanan sa dokumentong ito ay questionable. Bakit? Because there were 4 iterations or versions na lumabas hinggil sa dokumentong ito. The first text, published in La Voz Española and Diario de Manila on the day of Rizal's execution, December 30, 1896. Second text, appeared in La Juventud magazine on February 14, 1897. The third text, from an anonymous writer who was revealed to be Father Vicente Balaguer. The fourth text, found in the Diocesan Archives on May 18, 1935, after 4 decades of disappearance. Ngayon naman, ang ating tatalakayin ay patungkol sa the testimony of Cuerpo de Vigilancia. Cuerpo de Vigilancia is a security corps in Manila, was the intelligence service that the Spanish colonial government created in 1895. Sa mga dokumento ng Cuerpo de Vigilancia, matatagpuan ang ulat na isinulat sa araw ng kamatayan ni Rizal ni Federico Moreno. So, si Moreno ay isang ahente ng Cuerpo de Vigilancia na kung saan siya yung naatasan na naging bantay sa selda ni Rizal bago ang kamatayan nito. So, sa makatuwid, additional independent eyewitness account na naman ito. Narito ang ilang bahagi ng sanaysay na isinalin na sa Ingles mula sa wikang Espanyol. Primary source, eyewitness account of the last hours of Rizal. Source, Michael Charleston Chua.
Retraksyon ni Jose Rizal, mga bagong dokumento at pananaw. GMA News Online, published on December 29, 2016. Most illustrious Sir, the agent of the Cuerpo de Vigilancia Station in Fort Santiago to report on the events during the eligible day in prison of the accused Jose Rizal, informs me on the state of the following. At 7:50 yesterday morning, Jose Rizal entered death row, accompanied by his counsel Sr. Taviel de Andrade and the Jesuit priest Villa Clara. At the urgings of the former and moments after entering, he was served a light breakfast. At approximately 9, the assistant of the plaza, Sr. Maure, asked Rizal if he wanted anything. He replied that at the moment he only wanted a prayer book, which was brought to him shortly by Father March. Sr. Andrade left death row at 10 and Rizal spoke for a long while with the Jesuit fathers, March and Villa Clara, regarding religious matters, it seems. It appears that these two presented him with a prepared retraction on his life and deeds that he refused to sign. They argued about the matter until 12:30 when Rizal ate some poached egg and a little chicken. Afterwards, he asked to leave to write and wrote for a long time by himself. At 3 in the afternoon, Father March entered the chapel and Rizal handed him what he had written. Immediately, the chief of the firing squad, Sr. Del Fresno, and the assistant of the plaza, Sr. Maure, were informed. They entered death row and together with Rizal signed the document that the accused had written. At 3 this morning of the 30th, the lover of Rizal arrived at the prison, dressed in mourning. Only the former entered the chapel, followed by a military chaplain whose name I cannot ascertain, donning his formal clothes and aided by a soldier of the artillery. The nuptials of Rizal and the woman who had been his lover were performed at the point of death in articulo mortis. After embracing him she left, flooded with tears.
The truth behind this retraction remain a controversy. Why? Because they say that Dr. Jose Rizal retracted all of his teaching. So, if this retraction was true and it really happened, ibig nitong sabihin ay hindi totoo ang lahat ng mga isiniwalat ni Dr. Jose Rizal about the injustice and inequalities na naranasan natin mga Pilipino during the Spanish colonialization. Because he retrieved it himself. Ngunit marami sa mga historian ang nagsasabi na ang dokumentong ito ay hindi magiging dahilan to tarnish o madungisan ang pagiging heroism ni Dr. Jose Rizal because his relevance remain solidified o nagpatatag sa mga Pilipino na itulak sila upang ipagpatuloy ang revolusyon na kung saan ito ay humantong sa kalayaan noong 1896, which is ito na yung ipinagdiriwang natin taon-taon na Independence Day. So even totoo man na may nangyaring retraction o wala, hindi pa rin nating makakalimutan na mga Pilipino na si Dr. Jose Rizal ay isa sa ating mga pambansang bayani because of his writings against the Spanish colonists, and that he wanted to aspire Filipino to open their minds and to build this country a one great nation.
Assalamualaikum, I am Aliyah Gail S. Bashir. So, ang na-assign sa akin na topic ay tungkol sa The Balaguer Testimony. So, si Balaguer, ang kanyang tunay na pangalan ay Father Vicente Balaguer. Isa siyang heroistang pare na nanggaling sa Alicante, Spain at ipinanganak siya noong January 19, 1851. Isa siya sa mga pare na bumisita kay Rizal sa Fort Santiago. Balaguer Testimony. Doubts on the retraction document abound, especially because only one eyewitness account of the writing of the document exists, that of the Jesuit friar Father Vicente Balaguer. According to his testimony, Rizal woke up several times, confessed 4 times, attended the Mass, received a communion, and prayed the Rosary, all of which seemed out of the character, but since it is the only retraction document, it has been used to argue the authenticity of the document. Ayon sa testimonya ni Padre Balaguer, sinasabi niya na may kakaiba sa kinikilos ni Rizal dahil nga nakita niya ito na gumising ng ilang beses, nagdarasal na umaattend ng misa at nag-confess na 4 na beses. Ang nakakapagtaka lang dito ayon kay Padre Balaguer na sinasabing isa sa mga natatanging saksi sa tunay na pangyayari, kitang-kita niya daw ang pagtanggap ni Rizal ng maikling dokumento ng retraction na inihanda pa ng superior ng Samahan ng Jesuita sa Pilipinas na si Padre Pio P. Ngunit wala daw lumilitaw na Padre Balaguer sa listahan ng mga bumisita kay Rizal sa kulungan na ginawa ni Moreno nung gabing mismo yun. So si Moreno is another eyewitness to what inspired in Rizal's cells before he was executed. So, sa madaling salita, maaari daw na kinuntaban ni Padre Balaguer ang dalawa pang padre na bumisita kay Rizal sa kulungan na sina Padre Jose Villaclara at Padre Estanislao para pagtibayin ang kanyang mga sinasabi at patotohanin ang retraction ng bayan. Paman hanggang ngayon, controversy pa rin ang retraction na ito kasi nga dahil wala pang sapat na ebidensya, parang mananatili pa rin itong debate sa nakakarami.